Team coverage continues with a warning for people about how this heat wave can have a serious impact on maybe some medications you take every day. A new study this week from Yale shows aspirin can increase your risk for a heart attack in the heat. And there are also warnings on other common medications for high blood pressure, allergies, and antidepressants. They can make you more vulnerable in the heat as well. Joining us now with more on what you need to know is Dr. Bill Rabatai, a primary care physician with Trinity Health of New England. Doctor, thanks for being here today.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I want to ask you first, though, why does the heat impact certain medications? What's happening here in our bodies?
Well, it's really more that the heat impacts our bodies first, and then we take the medications. And so that's really where we're trying to that's really where the rubber meets the road. So the medication, the body actually will cause you to be a little bit more dehydrated in the heat, and then you take medications, and those medications can have a higher concentration and kind of build up a little bit faster. And then some medications can actually cause you to become a little bit more dehydrated even faster.
Which medications here can have a more sensitive reaction in the heat?
So the most common medications that can cause dehydration are medications that actually have you urinate out water. So a lot of people call those water pills. Common medication names like Lasix or furosemide. Those are medications that can cause you to become a little bit more dehydrated faster. Now, I'm not recommending that people hold those medications during the heat, but definitely if you're on medications like certain blood pressure medications or medications that cause you to urinate out water like that, you want to be very mindful of yourself in days like today where it's very, very hot.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you probably don't want people to stop taking their medications. That wouldn't be a good idea. But does it help to stay inside, stay in the air conditioning, maybe avoid being outside as part of all this?
Absolutely. So you want to really listen to your body during days like today. So make sure that you have a plan if you're going to be out in the sun for a long period of time, or if you're going to be outside, like if you're going to an outside barbecue or something like that. You want to talk to the people that you're going to be with ahead of time, see if there's a cool place for you to go. Make sure you pack plenty of water.
If you do have to be outside, maybe for work or for a prolonged period of time in this extreme heat, are there certain signs you should watch out for? And that probably goes for anything, whether you're on certain medications or not, when it's this extreme outside.
Yeah, absolutely. So really everybody is vulnerable to the heat if they stay out long enough. So just because you're young and healthy and not on any medications doesn't mean that you shouldn't be prepared if you're going to be outside for a long period of time. So you want to be really listening to your body. So if you're starting to sweat a lot, if you're starting to feel very thirsty, and then if you start to feel a little lightheaded, especially early on, if you go from a sitting to a standing position, you may notice it. But certainly if you start to feel dizzy, even when you're just seated, you want to make sure that you're having a plan to either go inside, or if you start to feel like, as things progress, if you get confused or start to feel very weak or start to get muscle cramps, then you want to call 911.
All right, certainly some very good information. And the bottom line here, everybody needs to be careful for sure in this extreme heat. Dr. Bill Rabatai from Trinity Health, thank you very much for being here with us this afternoon. We appreciate your time.